Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today in this video we are going to be talking about Hurricane Isaias. Yes, we are now talking about Hurricane Isaias. So if you hear any background noises, so let's just get right into it. And actually I do want to say that we actually have two tornado warnings that are in effect. The National Weather Service in Wilmington has issued a tornado warning for South Central New Hanover County in southeastern North Carolina, Brunswick County in southeastern North Carolina, and Central Columbus County in southeastern North Carolina until 8:45 p.m. EDT. This video will probably go after that, but the dangerous storm will be near Mill Creek around 8:15. Brunswick County Community College main campus, Runabout Town, Creek, and Bishop around 8:20 p.m. EDT. Bata, don't want to pronounce that. Bata RORA around 8:30 p.m. EDT. Honey Island around 8:35 p.m. EDT. Freeman Delco and Weigelwood around 8:40 p.m. EDT. And then the National Weather Service in Wilmington has issued a tornado warning for southwestern Brunswick County in southeastern North Carolina, southwestern Columbus County in southeastern North Carolina, and east central Horry County in northeastern South Carolina until around 8:30 p.m. EDT. This dangerous storm will be near Longs around 8:10 p.m. EDT, Bug Hill around 8:15 p.m. EDT, Dula around 8:20 p.m. EDT, Lois, Bethel, Goretown, and Molly around 8:30 p.m. EDT. Other locations impacted by this thunderstorm include Lois Community Hospital. This includes US Route 17 in Brunswick County between mile markers 1 and 5. So it's radar indicated we don't have a touchdown storm yet, but it still might be possible. So I'll leave all these links in the description for the NWS forecast office for Wilmington, the NWS forecast for Raleigh, and the for Columbia. Actually, not Columbia, but I will be doing Newport. And here is the radar. As you see right here, this is the latest frame as of 8:16 p.m. As you can see right there, we had the low pressure very close to Charleston, but did not make landfall. And it's actually looking like it might actually make landfall in North Carolina instead of South Carolina. Or in North Myrtle Beach, but the storm I would take caution with the storm, even though it isn't a strong storm. But I will be doing a live stream starting right after this video uploads on the webcam of Myrtle Beach. Sorry, I did not see this tab. So here is the low pressure right there, moving on up, and it's actually more like a landfall in North Carolina than is there. I'll leave the link for the Raleigh forecast office, the Wilmington forecast office, and the Newport Morehead City office. And so this is the key messages as of 5 p.m. EDT. I am not going to be talking about this one, but let's actually see the power outage.us. So let's see the power outages for South Carolina. Oh, whoa, okay. So we have Georgia, then Utah, then Texas, then North Carolina, then Michigan. But so in Georgia we have 21,000 people. Probably due to that we have the capital of Savannah. Actually, no, we have. Well, Chatham at 1,000 people out of power. Bryan at 0,000 at 0. Liberty at 0. McIntosh at 0. Glenn at 0, and Camden at 0, and Charlton at 0. So let's now see South Carolina and North Carolina. We'll click. Let's first see South Carolina, and then we'll go on over and see North Carolina. So we have 4,000 people out of power in South Carolina, as you can see right there. One person out of power in Jasper. Beaufort 2. Colleton 0. Charleston 183. Georgetown 114. And Hoy 1,652. Now let's head on over to North Carolina real quick. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever I create another video. Also, share this with any friends, family, and social media. So we have Brunswick County at 1,622 people. Columbus at 0. Newham over 3. Pendle at 0. Robinson at 0. Bladen at 2. Sampson at 0. Onslow at 0. Dublin at 1, and 0 people in Robinson. But we actually have Wake County at 404, but the highest looking county we have 2,423 people in Cleveland. That's another reason being of this storm. So let's head back and let's actually see the excessive rainfall. So from South Carolina up into Vermont, we have a 20% moderate risk. From South Carolina up into Maine, we have a 10% slight risk. From South Carolina into Georgia, into Tennessee, Kentucky, all the way up into Maine. So let's actually see the rainfall. It's actually looking like the rainfall is going down. So around 4 to 6 inches with local totals going higher. Now let's see the storm surge from the Savannah River up to Folly Beach. We have 1 to 3 feet. From Folly Beach up to the South Santee River, we have 2 to 4 feet. From South Santee River up to Cape Fear, we have 3 to 5 feet. From Cape Fear up to the North Carolina Virginia border, we have 2 to 4 feet. From the North Carolina Virginia border all the way up to Martha's Vineyard, we have 1 to 3 feet. So we have storm surge warnings and storm surge watches. That's just the map. I'll actually talk about all of this actually right now. So let me head on over to there real quick. Isaias regains hurricane strength and is expected to make landfall tonight with dangerous winds and storm surge. Strong winds and heavy rainfall likely from the eastern Carolinas to the mid-Atlantic coast tonight and Tuesday. So the location is 32.8 north, 79.0 west, about 60 miles from Charleston, South Carolina, and also 60 miles of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. 75 miles per hour, 120 kilometers per hour, is moving north-northeast, or 15 degrees at 16 miles per hour, 26 kilometers per hour, and the minimum central pressure is 998 millibars. So it's actually moving this way, so it actually might make landfall in Cape Fear and or Wilmington and or even the Outer Banks, which if that happens, then the Long Island and the Northeast will be affected worse. But these storms, one sec, real quick. Okay, so sorry about that. Somebody texted me. But the tropical storm warning south of Vista Beach has been discontinued. The storm surge warning south of Folly Beach has been discontinued. Sorry again. Okay, I am back. So the summary of watches and warnings. So the summary of watches and warnings: a storm surge warning is in effect for for Folly Beach, South Carolina to Cape Fear, North Carolina, Oregon Inlet, North Carolina to the North Carolina Virginia border. A storm surge watch is in effect for Cape Fear to Oregon Inlet. A hurricane warning is in effect for South Santee River, South Carolina to Sulphur City, North Carolina. A tropical storm warning is in effect from Vista Beach, South Carolina to South Santee River, South Carolina. North of Sulphur City, North Carolina to Staunton, Maine. A tropical storm watch is in effect for north of Staunton to Eastport, Maine. And the next advisory is at 11 p.m. EDT. I am not going to be doing the wind. Actually, I am not going to be doing the winds because the winds have not updated for some odd reason. It has not updated. So I am not going to be doing the winds. But as I already said, we have a tornado watch that is in fact. This tornado watch is a number 413 of the year. And this tornado watch is until 2:15. It's actually likely to have tornado. The tornadoes will be moderate. EF2 plus tornadoes are gonna be low. Severe wind is moderate. 65 plus knot winds are gonna be moderate. Severe hail very low, and 2+ inch hail is also going to be very low. So as we see here, we actually do have a slight risk for Wilmington, Greenville, Jacksonville, Rocky Mount, and Wilson. And then we have a marginal risk for Philadelphia, Baltimore, Denver, Washington, and Virginia Beach. So we have a 5% tornado risk for Wilmington, Greenville, Jacksonville, Rocky Mount, and Wilson. And then we have a 2% tornado risk for Virginia Beach, Raleigh, Norfolk, Chesapeake, and Richmond. So we have a 5% wind risk for Philadelphia, Baltimore, Denver, DC, and Virginia Beach. And then a 5% hail risk for not where we are going to be needing it. So let me refresh this page. And we're actually seeing some decently strong winds around 60 to 64 mile, actually 64 to 83 knot winds, which could mean it's actually strengthening up to maybe an 80 to 90 mile per hour storm. Yeah. But it's Cat 1, as we already know, at 75 miles per hour. I don't think these have updated that much, so I don't think I need to do except this one has updated. So most of these models for the GEFS is supposed to have 24 hours of right over Passaic County. And then 48 hours it's out of the country. For the for most of the global every global models gonna make landfall in North Carolina, and then gonna make landfall in the Delmarva Peninsula, maybe in New Jersey, but not really much landfall in Long Island and or Connecticut, or Rhode Island or Massachusetts. But in 24 hours, it would be right over the Delmarva Peninsula. So this is the IR satellite. We can definitely see that rotation, and I believe where is the low pressure that they are finding it. And this is from Tropical Tidbits. This definitely won't be the most accurate, but as we see, here we have 20 nautical miles from west to north, 50 nautical miles from north to south of it, the east. So low pressure is located right here, and it's moving north northeast. So it's actually supposed to possibly make landfall in Cape Fear. So this is the visible satellite loop. Let me change this into water vapor. But while that is trying to load, this is, we can definitely see that low pressure right here, right where that rotation is, and it's actually looking like it's going away from the convection bubble cloud. But the way how this storm is going with the wind chill, it actually might be helping it, because it's moving in that general direction with the wind chill, and then the convection should be going on up. But where most models are showing it, it's actually right here is where the low pressure is located, even though on the map it's looking like the low pressure is here, but actually it is here. So the water vapor, we actually have some good water vapor, but we definitely see the water vapor trying to wrap around, definitely in this general area, which it might actually be doing. So it might actually be dying down before it makes a landfall as a hurricane. But guys, make sure to go down below on this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever I create another video. Alright, bye-bye. Alright, bye-bye. Yep, bye-bye.